Tops spin round and dance a dance influenced by the stars and the breath that leaves your body. As you breathe, the exhalation blends and drifts with the surrounding light, and the top spinning influences you. As the potential which you drove into the top winds out and the gyroscopic procession takes hold, the top wobbles and tumbles and processes to the ground. This energy, this faltering, this wobbling, this winding wends its way into our souls and shows us the way to go, to interact with the tides, to lay claim to the stars, to lay and lie and let the stillness of eternity flow through us as the breath goes in and out our bodies and tumbles this top. Gyroscopic stability. As creatures anchored to the flow of time, stability is often illusory, and eternity washes past and sweeps us in its embrace, swept past the borders we once knew into a virgin territory, a vast expanse of the unknown, the one thing. And this is it, that thing, that need, that stabilitating catalyst, that gyroscoping tumbler, and we rise to the challenge and face this new thing, this unknown force, which calls to our hearts and calls us up and draws us out. We hear, we answer, and we claw our way through this filtered sea of perception and stroke our way out, up, and finally we are on top, and we can see the vast array of probability, that singularity of possibility which drives out the could, allowing only the is. And not just that, but the is which is, that which we know, but which is only one of many, and ours is but a shunted could over there, and we will never know, for surely as we see time in only one way, our walls of perception keep us hemmed in from over there. And who's to say that you'd even want to go there, there where all you know is not quite so, where everything is similar and off by just a little, a chain hotel in another city, where the art's the same, but the colors are all different. And this is your life, because it is now over there, where all that came before is just a little different and not quite turned the same way. The spin of each neutrino will wobble off from you, and you sit spinning in the flow that is the new now, and wonder at the gaping, yawning, aping, spawning, wanton want for that other. The peace that, if we had it, could pull us together and create the tight magnificence that is belong. The whole other, whose reflection reflects the beating spin of our own disastrous magnificence and showers us with the radiant possibilities of now. That whole whose very presence sets harmonic resonance burning, sparking symphonic glory in our burning hearts, setting our souls alight with a fire unquenched by the daily grind, unquenched by the shaming fingers of cant, unquenched by duty's need. The whole whose sympathetic syncopation sets our spirits free to soar, secure in a place to land, secure in the want of another, secure to seek the fullness every breath promises and every want seals. And we remember that which brought us here. The hunger to be known. A hunger which drives us every day. A hunger to see, a hunger to taste, a hunger to know. This hunger inside which wants to see the brilliance within reflected back at us from the anima of another. This hunger which pulls us to our feet, puts our shoes on, and makes us stride into the night, to this place, here where we seek the ultimate, here where our hearts can be sated, here where walls can drop and words be said, here where meaning is imbued and every glance and word infused with possibility, here where our minds work hard to catch your eye and our words sound strained, too stretched for beauty's release. Where at the top of our game we bring you to a place where all doubt becomes a shadow and noonday sun burns away the misting eyes of shame. Where at the top of our game we'd send forth your friends sated by our good intentions, but really hope to just get a real number. Where at the end of the night we might find ourselves in the realm of possibilities open before us so that we can move forward with the strength and bravado normally left to the gods. Where in the 2 o'clock cleanup kick-out from the bar we wander the streets for home, wishing that the last round hadn't been ours so that we could pull our dance-tired feet into a cab and hail ourselves home. Here, where a singularity of possibility opens its great maw to us and the whole line seems so straight, how could we possibly avoid it? How could we possibly miss it? And how could we want to? This line, this here, where dreams of others come true and the heartfelt beating pulse under your ribs is driven by the knowledge that there is an other. Here, now, where my hand is in yours and the way home doesn't seem so far, it could in fact be twice as far as reality, but that wouldn't mind me none, just to have the time to hold you and have a pocket of is in this world of could, should, possible, probable, can't, won't. Getting on top of this feeling inside that allows the possible to be, getting on top of this is that has fused my life so fully that any other could, just couldn't be to me. Getting on top of this spinning world of now, and finding myself spinning slowly as you go down on top.